Good afternoon. Today, I will be talking to you about the WWE for my sport communication speech. The WWE, or World Wrestling Entertainment, is a sport entertainment brand that is based around the sport of professional wrestling. Owned by Vince McMahon, the WWE is a publicly traded company that provides different forms of entertainment for consumers. Their in-ring product consists of two weekly television shows, Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, which are shown on cable television. They also perform live events in cities across the world on a weekly basis. A cinematic department, the WWE Studios, produces movies featuring wrestlers from the company, including the movie The Marine starring John Cena and The Chaperone starring superstar Triple H. Also, the WWE launched their new WWE Network, which is available to all consumers. This network has a variety of different content available, including two more in-ring shows, past wrestling events, and wrestling-based reality shows. The WWE has a great assortment of ways it entertains consumers and are very successful in doing so. Now today, I'll be talking about three aspects that WWE uses for its sport communication uses. They use social media, they use the aforementioned WWE Network, and they use their biggest event of the year, WrestleMania. Now, for social media, they have a very large presence on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. All of their superstars are required to have at least one of those forms of social media, and that way it allows for more interaction between superstar and fan. So it's a lot more different than other TV shows you may watch, because instead of not being able to see what's on, let's say, Ted Mosby of How I Met Your Mother's Mind, you can ask John Cena on Twitter what he thinks about so-and-so, and he'll respond to you in a way that you can't get from other TV shows. And it also gives a look into wrestlers' private lives. So if you wanted to see like what Triple H did on his vacation time, or what The Rock is doing on his new movie set, you can see that on Twitter, and that's not something that other TV shows show. Also, they use the WWE Network, which is shown behind me. It is a like a stream-based service like Netflix, and their slogan for it is "It's way over the top." They describe it as Netflix, but better. And it's available in over 50 countries, which includes the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. And it is taking the place of old pay-per-view events. So if you watch the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, they have pay-per-view events every month, and you can pay $60 a month to watch the one show, and you do that month after month, and end up paying maybe $720 a year to watch the UFC, which was the way it had been since 2000 until 2013, when the WWE decided to put out their network, which at a cost of $9.99 a month is a lot cheaper to watch pay-per-view events on the network than it is to buy them on pay-per-view. Also, with that live entertainment, there's also archived footage from they have every single pay-per-view from the beginning of their company all the way to now, and they have footage from other companies that they've bought out that they now have available to watch on demand. So it's a lot better for the consumer to have the network than to pay $60 a month every month for a pay-per-view. And finally, we have WrestleMania, which, if you look behind me, is footage from last year's WrestleMania. It'll pop up. Last year's WrestleMania, there's Randy Orton. He was just in a match with Seth Rollins. But WrestleMania is the biggest spectacle in all the world. It draws fans from around the world to come every year to this week-long event. It draws maybe 60 to 70,000 people every year. And they have the indoor attendance record for any event in the history of any event, which is at WrestleMania 3, they drew over 93,000 fans to come to the Pontiac Silverdome. Now, this week-long event helps support the community. As in this year, their event was in San Jose, and they had week-long charity events. They had a golf tournament. They had a elementary school reading competition with the winners getting tickets to WrestleMania. So it's more than just an event. It is it's a big event that draws the entire community together and helps build better people, I would say. So in conclusion, the WWE is much bigger than just a wrestling promotion. It's much bigger than just two guys fighting in a ring. It's a worldwide phenomenon that brings people together and entertains everyone. Thank you.